Hello, Ana Castillo here with you today. What is staging? Let's talk about staging. Staging is the process where the house is prepared for sale, but more visually. It's prepared so the buyer, when they get into the house can feel more like visual appealing to them. And also they can feel like they want the house, they want to live into the house. The staging process is more to make it look nicer, is to organize all the home in a way that the buyer can say, this is my place, I want to live in this house, I feel like this is my home. So they visualize themselves like living in the house. That's why staging is important. And there is several studies that have been done where they have determined that the houses that have been staged, studies shows that houses that use staging are more attractive for the buyers than the ones that doesn't have any kind of staging. They feel like more comfortable in the house. They feel the environment more attractive and move them to action more when the property is staged. So it's very important to stage. If you don't have any professional staging like company, you can do it yourself. And I'm gonna give you some tips today so you can achieve some results in your home. So now I'm gonna share with you the 3 D's of the staging. The first D is depersonalize. Usually our houses are very custom, very personalized, and that's great. But when it comes to set a house, you want to make sure you remove everything, that you depersonalize the house, that you remove the photos, the trophies that you have, maybe some decoration, might be collectibles. If you have like a collection of wine, collection of cards, and you usually will have a display at the home, will be good that you pack those and you move it out of the site, because create distraction for the buyer in a way that they don't feel like is their home. They feel they are in your home and they are kind of seeing it. And when it comes to staging, we want them to feel like they arrive at their home, so they can visualize around when they are walking around the house. They can actually picture themselves seeing in the house, visualize how they're gonna live there. I remember one time that I went with a buyer to buy the first home for their family, and when we arrived at the home, I noticed that was the one, because it was perfectly staged, and I noticed the difference. They was like, they was seeing everything. They took a lot of time in the house, and they was visualizing like, I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna do this here and then that, and then they say this is the home. So it's very important that you depersonalize the house and make the house looks amazing, like welcoming, clean, so they can feel like it's their home. The second and third D works together. They work together. The second is declutter, and the third is discard. So I know it's very uncomfortable because you're gonna feel like you are living in a hotel. It's a little comfortable that you have to live like usually the things that you are like basic need, let's say it that way. But I assure you it's gonna be the best, and it's gonna get you top dollar for your home. So you have to have kinda a work plan. And when I say a work plan, I mean you're gonna go in every room of the house, every part of the house. You're gonna note what is the clutter, like what you need to move, what is the things that you have there that you don't use, and what are the things that are essential. And then you're gonna place in every room what are the things that you have to remove. Start for the smaller to the largest project, because if you start for the biggest one, you're gonna have a hard time. So make sure you start for the smaller first and you move up to the biggest one that you have. Pack everything, put it in a box. I know there is things that you're gonna use that you don't wanna like maybe give away or get rid of them, but you can save them in a store place, maybe in a garage. If you have a basement, you can figure it out the way where it's out of the sight and can be better that way. Also, you wanna move room by room, and you wanna start to removing in each room things that are not kind of essential. For example, in the kitchen, you just don't gonna remove the things like maybe a chair or a table. Let's talk about maybe the racks, or maybe a pepper, a garlic collection that you have on the counter. That looks like, you know, for the buyer, like a clutter, you know? And it's good that we can remove everything, like everything, and just leave the things that actually we use. If we open your cabinets, you don't use everything that is in there. So let's try to remove absolutely everything that we don't use and looks like visual noise, right? Like cause like a weight and add weight to the surround of the house. We have to remove that. For example, in the bedroom, let's say, in the closet, usually you just use 20% of the clothes that you have. So it will be a great idea that you can remove those. And usually it's the same thing with the books, with the magazines, the CDs, and everything that we have in the house are there, but actually we don't use it. We just use, let's say, television. Maybe there is a sofa or something. The less things around, the better, because creates a spacious environment in the house, make it look bigger and is better. When it comes to the kitchen and the bathroom and you're gonna do that I tell you, in every room of the house, not just the kitchen and the bedroom. It's not like a dining area, living area, all the area, family room. You're gonna go into every area and you're gonna remove everything, even decorations. Just you're gonna leave things that are essential. Like in a hotel, you just have the bed, little table, looks nice, right? It's what we're looking for. Take away all the visual weight that cause all the things that we have at the home. And what I was about to say is, like, the bedroom, the kitchen, and also the bathroom are key areas of the home that actually determine even if the potential buyers of the home are gonna take a decision, because usually those areas, more in the kitchen for women or some men, they used to use a lot of time. They use a lot those areas. So we're gonna make sure that those are very clean and they are perfectly amazing. You have to put like extra effort on those so they can perceive the house better. The cleanest, the better will be the best option that we can do. So for today, I want you to work on those 3 Ds: depersonalize, declutter, and discard. Next week, I'm gonna share with you more important information about how also to prepare the home and actually how to have a return on investment in the updates that you're gonna make. So that was the video for today. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy every time that I talk about real estate because it's my passion. So remember, first, depersonalize, second, declutter, and third, discard when it comes to staging, so you can get top dollar for your home in this amazing market that we have. I see you in the next video. Remember, comment, like, and of course, subscribe. Bye bye. I see you in the next video.